Ladies and gentlemen, hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel right now. Yelling into someone's face can be considered criminal assault. So the tactic that Democrats use when they try to hold people accountable, or, protest isn't comfortable, all these phrases that you hear, it is a crime to yell in someone's face. It's either a felony or a misdemeanor. Okay? That is already a crime, which is what took place, numerous examples within the church. Storming a church is also a crime. It is considered trespassing, disorderly conduct. Okay. You have an appeals court saying, well, there's no rush to charge. That's the main thing. There's no rush to charge Don Lemon. There's no evidence that him or his producer engaged in a criminal behavior. If he was part of storming a church that was intentionally meant to intimidate and harass worshipers, yeah, he was part of criminal behavior. It is a crime to yell into someone's face, number one. Number two, it is a crime to trespass and storm a church. Number three, he very likely here gives everyone, the entire world, insight into planning, knowledge, and acknowledgement of criminal behavior that he was almost certainly a part of. Check this out.
Into Minneapolis a little bit ago and did some reconnaissance on the ground, speaking to an organization there that's gearing up for resistance and protest. I've been pleasantly surprised to see the community coming together. Diverse community. If you see this, when we first pulled up, we're like, wait a minute, which operation are we at? And as it turns out, because we were like, well, this is kind of MAGA coded, right? So the American flag or whatever, but these are resistance protesters. They're planning an operation that we're going to follow them on. I can't tell you exactly what they're doing, but it's called Operation Pull Up. And it's Sakima Armstrong, and she has been doing this since George Floyd, Dante Wright, and others, where they surprise people, catch them off guard, and hold them to account. And so that's what we're doing here. And then after we do this operation, you'll see it live. And these operations are surprise operations. Again, can't tell you where they're going.
These operations are surprise operations, okay? NBC News, DOJ Civil Rights Chief blasts Don Lemon. HARMEET DHILLON is preparing yet another attempt at arrest. It'll take place eventually. Really quickly, this is the ACLU. President Obama wants to continue imprisoning immigrant families, and you see the photo of the chain-linked fence during President Obama's administration. Where was Don Lemon on CNN holding President Obama accountable? President Obama, National Immigration Law Center. President Obama ramps up family separations. Where were they holding Democrats accountable, Don Lemon and others? They weren't. There wasn't the same apoplectic news coverage. Why deportations hit a 10-year high in 2024? Deportations under President Biden hit their highest point in almost a decade. Notice how NPR, here's the reason why, and then with Trump, ICE does this and ICE does that. And so, again, it's unbelievable. Orphaned by deportation. An article while President Obama was in office. The same things were taking place, ladies and gentlemen. And here you have worshipers in the church fearing for their lives. And, of course, the Politico article, the court says, well, we couldn't find anything. Hit subscribe. Don Lemon, the arrest is, according to HARMEET DHILLON, imminent.